Today, we will primarily discuss the issue of cause and effect. Nowadays, many monastics and lay practitioners, including many masters and venerable laypeople, when asked, claim to understand the law of cause and effect. However, truly understanding cause and effect is equivalent to attaining Buddhahood. Before reaching Buddhahood, one may have a superficial understanding, or even fail to understand it at all. Today, we will explore this issue together and examine the relationship between cause and effect. Furthermore, within the concept of the 9 lotus grades, those who are born into the highest grade must have a deep and thorough belief in cause and effect. It is not enough to merely believe, one must have a profound and clear understanding. As for those born into the lower grades, at the very least, you must believe and truly comprehend it. In order to lay the foundation for our future rebirth in the Pure Land, it is essential that we study and understand the law of cause and effect properly. Furthermore, in our current everyday life, it is crucial to understand and practice the law of cause and effect. When you understand cause and effect, your personal afflictions will diminish. You will only engage in good actions, speak kind words, and think positive thoughts. This is because, ultimately, every movement of the body, speech, and mind is a seed. Therefore, a person who understands cause and effect is a good person. They will no longer entertain negative thoughts or engage in wrongful actions. Now, take a look at whether everyone truly understands cause and effect. After I finish speaking, remember to use the wisdom of your own eyes to observe, and you will be able to discern who truly understands cause and effect and who genuinely believes in it. Next, we will focus on discussing the issue of cause and effect. Before diving into the topic, I will first share a few metaphors as examples. Once you remember these examples and formulas, your understanding of cause and effect will become more familiar. First, the seed is exactly the same as the fruit. It is identical. Think about it. When you plant a grain of wheat, isn't the fruit you harvest exactly the same as the seed? It is the same, and it does not change. Similarly, if you plant a grain of rice, when you harvest it, it will also be rice identical. It doesn't change. Remember, the seed and the fruit are exactly the same. They do not change. This is the first principle. The law of cause and effect has several principles, and the first one is that the seed and the fruit are identical. Be sure to remember this. The second principle is that planting one seed will yield many fruits. When you plant a single seed, it will produce countless seeds. Remember, planting one seed results in many fruits. The third principle is, what you plant now, you will harvest in the future. Consider farming. You plant in the spring, tend to it in the summer, and harvest in the fall. It's not that you plant today and harvest today. That would be impossible. If you plant today, the seeds won't even sprout immediately, let alone bear fruit. Remember, you plant now and harvest in the future. These are the 3 principles of cause and effect, much like a formula. If you remember them clearly, you will truly understand cause and effect in the future. The first principle is, the seed is exactly the same as the fruit, identical. It does not change. The second principle is, planting one seed will yield many fruits. And the third principle is, you plant now and harvest in the future. That concludes the example for today. We will continue next time.